everybody, I'm back again with another vlog, and today I'm going to be exploring the Journal Square neighborhood in Jersey City, which is a neighborhood that's pretty diverse. I live only like 10-15 minutes from here, but I never walk around the neighborhood. I just drove by, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Jackson Heights, Queens, because there's people from all nationalities living over here. So I'm going to walk around, take you guys with me, so join me. So one thing about Journal Square is that it has convenient the PATH train station, and then it's only like a 20-minute ride to New York City, and you can walk around here. They got like a lot of stores, and they call it Journal Square because it refers to the New Jersey paper, Jersey Journal, which is the headquarters. They were here until 2013, so there's a lot of history over this neighborhood, and little by little it's developing, it's gentrifying, so we're gonna walk around and see what the neighborhood has to offer. So now I'm walking around one of the main avenues, and it looks like this plaza, they develop it. So John F. Kennedy Boulevard is not far from here, and also they got Tonelli Avenue with a lot of stores, a lot of shops here, so pretty cool. And like I say, I love the mixture of architecture here, like the old buildings like this one. But then if you make a turn over this way, you see that they're building skyscrapers, which is all like apartment buildings. So it's kind of gonna look a little bit like Manhattan over here. So right here I'm walking around one of the main avenues in Journal Square, Bergen Avenue, which they got like a lot of shops and stuff. You can see it, but due to the pandemic, it's pretty empty. But in a regular day, this would be like packed, because I know a lot of schools are around here, and people, you know, that work in New York City to live around here. It's only like 15 minutes, 20 minutes away. And one good thing about Journal Square is that it's pretty residential. They got like a lot of apartment complex over here. So a lot of people, when they can't afford to rent in New York, they live around this area because they got a train station, and like I said, the commute is right there. It's pretty convenient. You can take it to World Trade Center, or you can go to Midtown, and then you connect with any subway line. But you see a lot of apartment complex. And then I see a little bit of street art here to my left side, so I'm gonna show you guys. Here I'm walking in another main avenue around this part, John F. Kennedy Boulevard. It goes all the way to the end till beyond. Then it goes also by the small towns like Union City, West New York. So yeah, it connects like a lot of towns together, but there's a lot of traffic and a good day, but I guess because of the pandemic, but you can see it's filled with stores around here. Now I'm gonna try to make my way to the other side, because it looks like the other side is developing a little bit more than this part. So it's like a mixture, you know, you go to some parts, it looks a little bit sketchy, other parts, it looks pretty regular, but I know it's a lot to offer here. And another thing, even here in Jersey City, you can ride the city bikes from New York. The ones for New York, not that Jersey City version. So a lot of people, they call Jersey City like the Sixth Borough of New York City, guys. It's so close to it, and it looks a lot like if you're in the city, but you can see they got the city bikes around here, so you can get around the city. I'm walking towards this way to Academy Street, because I know over here is residential, and when I saw on Google Maps, I saw that they were developing like apartment buildings. So you can see like this one here to my left side, that's a brand new building. And over there, like a blue, you see they're building like new buildings too. So the neighborhood is developing and the rent is going up. So let's see what it looks like over this way. And this is the part I'm talking about. Like here you see all this brand new buildings behind me. And one of those buildings is called Nest Building, where it's like micro studio apartments that supposedly is affordable. So we'll see. And this is Academy Street, where you can see the contrast of the old buildings with the new ones. You can see all these old apartments, but then over there they're developing brand new buildings. Not sure they tore the old buildings down and they raised the new ones, but I'm just gonna walk around and see what it looks like over here. So this over here to my left side are the studio apartments I'm talking about. They're all gonna be studio apartments, but small. They're gonna be furnished. So I guess, you know, for young professionals. And here's like another brand new building. Like I say, the neighborhood's developing, and they got like another building over there. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, like all this old buildings here, but then you can see they're building brand new buildings. Pretty much like it's happening in Brooklyn and in Queens, New York. Gentrification is real. It's real all over. And like I say, the neighborhood is pretty diverse. People from all types of nationalities, Middle Eastern, Indian, Spanish, you know, black, all together living, you know, in the same neighborhood. And then over here, I'm walking down this hill because you can see a nice view of downtown Jersey City and maybe New York City. So I don't know how much I'm gonna catch it, but I'm gonna try to walk forward to see where can I shoot there and capture for you guys. So over there, I don't know how much you guys can see because the GoPro can't zoom, but it's a mixture of Jersey City and Manhattan in the background. It looks like it's one city in one, but it's actually two separate cities. So now I gotta do a little workout, but just walk up this hill. And I think this section in Journal Square is called a hill. I understand why. But I wanted to go down there to see if I could capture that, you know, the shot of the skyline together. So that's pretty nice. Like I say, you know, pretty cool neighborhood. I'm gonna try to make my way to the other side where the tall buildings are, see what it looks like there. And then I'm gonna make it to the main attraction of this neighborhood, which is Newark Avenue, which has got Little Manila and Little India over there. So I gotta hurry up because I figured there's only like 30 minutes of daylight and then it's gonna get really dark. Like I said, there's all the brand new tall buildings they built here at Journal Square. They're pretty tall. Some of those buildings looks like that tall residential building, the tallest residential building in the world in Park Avenue. Yeah, it resembles a little bit like the same design, you know, a skinny, long, tall building. So yeah, for anything, as I was walking around here, I noticed that they got like this little sidewalk over here, pedestrian sidewalk that connects you with the train station. And I love the urban art over here, the mural. Over there are the tracks of the PATH train that takes you all the way to New York City. New York City's over there. And then you got, like I said, the tall buildings. Again, here I am again walking a quiet residential area. It's crazy how they got like a lot of main streets with businesses, then some streets that literally have nothing, and then you end up like in residential areas like this. This is the beauty of exploring around North New Jersey and New York City. Like, you get to discover a lot of cool things around here. So that's what I like doing with this channel, walking around neighborhoods and exploring new things. And another reason why I'm doing this neighborhood, Journal Square, because I feel like it's pretty underrated. Like, a lot of people, they look at Queens and all of that, but I've seen a few clips of Journal Square, but it's mostly like walking like the basic areas, but they don't explore like around. So I wanted to try this, like a walk around the neighborhood, because like I said, I drove by here a few times, but I never like venture and explore the neighborhood on my own. So far it's pretty cool. Like, you know, it has a little bit of everything. Like, and yeah, if you guys are around, you definitely should check out Journal Square. And then as I'm walking around here, you see this building right to my left side. Beautiful architecture. It's crazy how it's in the middle of a residential area like this. You see this building like this, and then you see the street. And actually the street is Newark Avenue, the main street over here, which is pretty diverse, the street. So I'm gonna walk around this street all the way down to the Indian neighborhood, see what's happening down there. So I'll take you guys with me. And actually this building to my left side, as I'm walking, it's actually the courthouse. Beautiful federal building. But it's funny how this courthouse is in the middle of this neighborhood like this. I can see all this regular houses here with a lot of restaurants. Then I gotta keep walking down there forward. Like I say, this is Newark Avenue. So I'm walking around here. I can also see that even in this area, the businesses are affected by the pandemic. You know, a lot of businesses, they're shut down. Some of them, they're open, and some of them look pretty empty, you know. Really tough times, but I hope everything, you know, gets better. And then in front of me, it's like some few Filipino businesses over here. So I'm gonna show you, and I see a beautiful building with a mural. So those are like a few restaurants from the Philippines. And now I'm gonna walk a little forward down the hill, and it's gonna start turning into Little India, with a lot of Indian restaurants, a lot of Indian stores, like sari shops. You know, it kind of resembles a little bit of 74th Street in Jackson Heights in Queens. But this is the New Jersey version. So let's explore a little bit this area over here. And this over here is where it transformed here in Newark Avenue. This is like the little Indian neighborhood. And I can already smell, you know, like the Indian food, all of that. You know, there's a lot of Indian businesses, like restaurants, all of that. You know, I see the barber shops, beauty shops, those are shops. So yeah, pretty cool. Just look at this. Patel Brothers. I saw that supermarket also in 74 in Jackson Heights. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Gotta say, there's a lot of food options here in Little India. Like if you're a fan of Indian food, then I feel you're gonna like this neighborhood. Like there's so many choices up here, like even things that I've never seen before. Even, you know, usually when you go around you always see like the basic Indian food, like the curry, but I saw some stuff that I usually see them like on TV, like pani puri, stuff like that. Like I used to see them on Mark Wiens. So I walk around there and I see like a lot of people, you know, not only Indians, like all kinds of people ordering over there. So I guess the business must be good. So it's unbelievable that this neighborhood is only like 10-15 minutes from where I live, so I'm gonna have to hang out here more often. I gotta say that it's crazy that you come 10-15 minutes from where you live and you feel like you're in another world, like a tourist, in, you know, pretty much like in your own area. But that's the beauty of all exploring. No matter if you're going far or close, there's always so much to do. So I definitely, you know, I'm a fan of Indian food, and I discovered this neighborhood. Well, I didn't discover, I knew it was here, but I didn't have a chance to venture around. So I'm gonna be hanging out here more often and try some of the best cuisines here from India. So I think I've seen a lot of Journal Square. It's a really cool neighborhood, definitely worth to check it out. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, and peace.